Welcome, fellow travelers. Today we are at the International Police Museum in Rockaway Beach, Oregon, where we're going to learn about the Oregon boot. Here's a collection of impact weapons, including a number of police billy clubs, some brass knuckles, and even these sap gloves, which are lead-filled knuckles. Here's a .44 caliber Winchester carbine from 1873. Here's a polygraph machine. This artifact was featured on season 24, episode 11 of Mysteries at the Museum. So this is the Oregon boot. Apparently it was used as a ball and chain without a chain. The design of this device was as such that it had a large heavy weight that was attached around the ankle over top of a loop which fitted around the shoe. This would be put on one foot so that it would make people off balance. They'd be able to walk in a slow, controlled manner, but if they tried to run, the weight of the device would actually break their lower leg. This device was used up until just before 1940, when it was discontinued as being too inhumane. So you can compare that to an actual ball and chain prisoner restraint as seen here. Here's a collection of restraint devices from modern times back to the early 1900s, including this tower leg iron from 1890. This was used in the California state prison system until about 1950. Here's a collection of a variety of different police badges from different districts and areas across Oregon. A police blotter from the Chicago 85th Precinct, which dates 1921-22 and was used to record all of the events and arrest records. Here's a collection of historic rifles and pistols. This is a Colt 1849 pocket revolver, a .38 caliber, and here's a flintlock pistol known as the gentleman's pistol, made in the late 1700s in France. Collection of lanterns from modern times, dating back to the mid-1800s. Top hat worn by English constables from around 1830. You can see how dapper their outfits were at the time. Here's an early English police rattle from the 1800s. This was a slight improvement over just hitting their billy club on the cobblestones to get attention, but really wasn't all that useful because unlike a whistle, it couldn't be used to signal or tell what the problem was. Western revolver and holster dating from the late 1800s. Finally, this is an actual jail door from the Rocky Butte Jail in Multnomah County. It was used from 1945 until 1983. Okay, you can let me out. So that was a nice little museum, lots of interesting artifacts if you're interested in the history of policing. And while we're in Rockaway, we're going to check out the Rockaway Big Tree, which is located on an old growth cedar preserve just about a quarter mile down this boardwalk. So don't be fooled. If you continue down and follow the boardwalk, you're going to reach a nice viewing area. But if you want to reach the big tree, you actually have to follow this hiking trail. There's a number of large cedars along the way, but the Rockaway Big Tree towers above them all. I'd say that at its base, it's got a diameter of about 25 feet. And it definitely is gigantic, looms over you when you're standing here. Hey, is there a face in that tree? So the hike to the Rockaway Big Tree is about a 20-minute round trip. The first half of the walk is along this nice flat boardwalk, and the second half you have to go off-road a little bit through some dirt trail, though there are a few spots that are muddy, so wear appropriate footwear. Check out our interactive map so you can see all the other museums that we've been to. And please hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all our latest adventures. Until next time, it's time to exit through the gift shop. This isn't funny.